This is an Eve versus CIS Grand Final.
He sees that courier. Get him! No, he's trying to go to the teleport. I mean, he's got the speed. He's going to be able to find it. Gives his life for the courier, I think. Does he? Yes, he does.
So close. I don't think Kuroki cares too much about that death anyways. But it's Kasani. I think he's the key piece of the puzzle.
First blood down to the bottom lane as they are able to run down Mind Control at last. So HellRaisers, a glimmer of hope down here as they kill off Mind Control.
But it's not too bad. I kind of making it sound like it's a very Nigma game right now, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am.
It kind of is, I think, but
it kind of
Nick's in some trouble right now as he's trying to use that healing ward to keep himself alive, and GH isn't able to get the right click onto it. Nix is going to survive. Meanwhile, though, they kill off Funnick on the other side. Meanwhile, they look down towards GH. GH trying to get himself to safety here, but he's got all these shadow stacks on him. They should be able to find this kill, though. They don't do enough damage with the shadow poisons. Poshka trying to chase him down, but he's only level 2 on the Void Spirit. I don't think it's going to happen.
No,
look at Miracle doing the damage. Yes, he gets out the Remnant and gets a kill just before going down himself, but it's a lot given for a kill onto GH, but Nick's trying to make something more happen here, but a nice jump up from Miracle. But Miracle could be in some serious trouble if no one comes in to help.
He has a 15-1 though.
There's 2 heroes making their way over. Yeah, that big fat one might help Miracle out a little bit here, and in comes Funnick, rolling on over, controlling up Miracle and bringing him down. Now they look towards Mind Control as well, but Mind Control, he's looking towards Nick. Now the Remnant going to come through on top of that as well. Nick trying to get himself away, but will be able to be saved by Roger, and they actually find a fight here. HellRaisers, they needed it badly.
And the fact that this playstyle is so prominent, but we'll see here Kuroki starting the fight again bottom.
Yeah, spin forwards onto Mind Control, and Mind Control, he's not sure he's got a way out of this one as he tries to slippery slide his way around. Meanwhile, Omnislash coming down onto 2. It's getting a lot of work done here, and they're going to take down both of them. HellRaisers, they get themselves both Kuro and Mind Control killed off. There's a lot to dispel in this game. You've got Track, you've got Corrosive Haze, you've got all the Fire Spirits. Meanwhile, Kazadi getting jumped on a mid. He does have a Remnant, right? The Eels comes out onto him, and can he jump himself away? No, because the stun is absolutely perfect, but actually, Funnick rolling on through. Miracle controlled up, and he's going to die. As we are getting stunned up as well. There is a Supernova going off on the backlines, but HellRaisers with a beautiful back out and then come back in. They're looking towards We're in some trouble. They're trying to chase him down. They're magnetized up, but it doesn't matter. They'll get the kill the same. Meanwhile, Nick's trying to find something, but cannot find anything else, but still kind of happy to wait until the late game. Although, never mind. Mind Control makes his way over, gets caught out by Remnant. Nicely placed from Poshka. He is coming in the backlines here. Spirit, they might get themselves cut off. Have they noticed? They are pinging him out. They're saying, wait a minute, there's something wrong here.
He's in such a bad position right now by himself.
Changes up. This might be a very awkward dieback here. The rest of the team are trying to make their way over, but Weehar's the one in trouble right now. He's trying to roll himself away, but won't be able to do so. Weehar's going to die back straight away. Roger looking low as Kuro comes on into him. Mind Control just trying to swim himself away. Wants nothing to do with that as the Omnislash takes down GH. HellRaisers, they're going to take this Aegis for themselves. This was not the plan. Kuro leading in the front lines.
HellRaisers already holding the high ground.
Going to be the one to pop, but with that blow, it takes a little bit of time. Meanwhile, they jump forward, silence onto 2, and they're looking towards Roger. Roger might be the target right now as we come jumping on through, but the Rolling Thunder actually catches out onto him. They can't bring him down in time, and Coach's going to be able to get himself away. Now the Omnislash comes ripping on through. Roger will eventually die. Then they're going to look towards the egg now. Nick doesn't have the damage, though. He doesn't have the damage. He's going to lose his life. The Juggernaut is dead. The Ember Spirit on the run as well. Meanwhile, Funnick, without any hope, gets taken on down. 3 heroes dead.
I guess this is like another concerning point for HellRaisers, though, in their approach to the team fight. If you think about it as just a simple 5-on-5, Juggernaut is an Omnislash. That's his big damage threat. You have the Phoenix with the Aghanims. Even if you Omnislash the PA, you're going to have this big save coming out from Nigma.
Holding on to the spin right now, and he's going to get stunned up and brought down. That was easy. Roger wasn't able to help him out at all, and he's going to die as well.
Spit her out, full HP again?
Yeah, if he's able to live through it, that is. But
like the lockdown on HellRaisers as they go into Funnick here, actually.
Golden Mine, 2 heroes going on just at the same time here. Funnick trying to get off the Rolling Thunder, but cancelled out from Wee and killed off again.
Yeah, Kuroki doesn't care. Like,
he's just running.
Suddenly, Nigma's aggression is just amplified. PA, though, is showing bottom.
The guardian of the high ground.
This could be the best fight for HellRaisers right now. PA is very much by herself bottom.
Yeah, we trying to kick away Kuro, and with a BKB trying to help himself survive this one. They kill off Kuro. Now they look for more. Meanwhile, Poshka, though, getting silenced up, and Wee's BKB kind of going to waste here. This might be the best opportunity which HellRaisers have. They're looking to Mind Control. Mind Control, he's just kind of throwing in some Corrosive Hazes out, but GH being controlled up. There's your Aghanims Refresher. Phoenix taken out of the fight. Miracle on the backlines trying to get Roger, but Roger, he's got himself a Ghost Scepter, and that one item counters PA so well. But now the BKB comes out, and now the damage is there. Funny gets torn apart limb from limb. Kasani trying to run himself away. away as well, but he is pretty darn slow trying to get out. But there comes a dagger, not a crit one today. Meanwhile, in the backlines, these illusions doing a lot of work actually. Onto the side of Nigma, forcing the back and Poshka jumping in. They're trying to really force this fight. The BKBs are down. It could be an opportunity here, but Nick's getting stunned up. Miracle's on top though, throwing him up into the air. Meanwhile, mind control, he's on spin control, but Miracle, he's disarmed. He's being taken down, some real damage here. DOTA half HP, they're chasing hard. Miracle kicked away once again by We. Can they get the kill in the river? Jumping back to the other side, trying to find Roger, but they might just get the kill. Blur comes out. Is it enough to keep Miracle alive? I don't think it is. Down goes the PA. HellRaisers, now they look for more. Kuro's going to be the next target on this one, or is it mind control, or is it both? They're splitting the pack right way around the middle, but yeah, you don't kill a fish in the river, or maybe you can. Meanwhile, Kuro sneaks away with some invis here, so it will just be the PA for the time being, and they have the leadership behind Poshka to make those calls, or whoever made that call.
Mind control, buddy. What? All right.
Yeah, decided he was going to go farm some camps on the enemy side of the map.
And, you know, straight into Roshan. This is the best move HellRaisers can make. They punish the fact that the PA is by herself bottom, pushing in the lane. And, yeah, utilize double buyback, and now they're in a good spot. Can they kill the egg?
Yeah, they need to, because they're going to have two. Otherwise, they're all trying to get on top of it right now. Can they bring it down inside? They can. They bring him down, and that is GH dead to rights. Meanwhile, Roger on the run, but once again, gets to that Ghost Scepter just in time. Meanwhile, We jumping onto Nyx, but not really winning that trade. And Funix on top of him now as well. It's going to be a jump forward. The BKB can't interrupt it, but they got the chains. They got the chase. Funix on top. Right click's coming on through, and they'll bring down the Earth Spirit. What a fight from HellRaisers. What a series of fights from HellRaisers. This game comes swinging on back in the other direction. And now Roshan falls. Now Poshka, that's that smoke popped. Everybody else from HellRaisers just running away here.
There's no buyback on Pangler or Void Spirit in this fight. You have to play off the Aegis.
Poshka going to be the first target here, running out of health pretty quickly. That Spirit Vessel is on him, but Funnick going to go for the Rolling Thunder, trying to control them up. They're bashing around Mind Control. Mind Control's not that healthy. We're in the middle of everybody, trying to throw down some damage. The egg is so far in the back line, but Mind Control will end up going down. A Miracle! Dead as well, completely annihilated. Meanwhile, Society, look at the back lines. GH with the refresher just trying to control up this fight. There's not really much he can do about this. He's now all alone, trying to get himself away. The egg comes out just for the fun of it, but unfortunately, it's I say just for the fun of it. He's getting a decent amount of damage off, but the cheese comes down from Kasani into the Spirit Vessel cheese, but it doesn't do much. We tries to make the Hallelujah play, but unfortunately, he is down as well. It's a lot on the plate right now, and they're struggling to get through this meal. Meanwhile, Poshka jumps away with the Astral Step. Has been seen here, and the disruption's coming out to buy him a little bit of time, but time for what? As Weehard jumping on forwards here, trying hard to bring down Poshka, but they put themselves in an awful position, and it looks like Kuro is going to lose his life to the Juggernaut, and Mind Control also getting torn through by the Rolling Thunder. Mind Control losing his life, but, well, actually, he's actually able to keep his distance, because it turned out by
Miracle's doing no damage now.
Target. He's doing nothing, isn't he? He's doing absolutely jack nothing.
Oh, what?
Kasani playing the game. That is some good-ass Dota 2 as they bring down We. Kasani on the high ground, not giving up, although the missile comes out.
Take it back.
Okay,
take it back. No.
You know what? That's a play. You do something really cool. You're like, hell yeah, let's go, baby.
Roll the Juggernaut with, the Void Spirit with Astral Step, Emma Spirit.
Oh god, that's a crit coming through onto the Poshka, but he does get himself away, and actually Miracle, he's fighting up into Funnick. Funnick trying to get the Rolling Thunder out, but the crit comes in with the BKB onto you. Yeah, able to find that one down, but look at the damage out, actually back onto Miracle here, but they're being careful. Nyx trying to spin himself out. Is he being able to get out of this one? The 3 daggers coming through. This might be bad. This might be detrimental, actually, as Nyx now caught out of position, but in comes the Ember, but the egg coming down on top of them, along with the Sunray as well. Is keeping Nigma nice and healthy as they finish off the Jug. Kasani gonna go the same way as well. HellRaisers, they lose 3.
I think Aegis might be the better play. Just chill, take a moment, take a breather, but instant fight being forced by HellRaisers.
Yeah, they're looking forward. They're looking for Poshka right now as he's getting muled up. There is going to be disruption to make his life last a little bit longer, but okay, dodging out the roll as well. Getting himself away to the sidelines. Kasani's actually coming into this one. It feels like they're trying to force BKBs more than anything, but they're not really getting them just yet. Meanwhile, the egg has come down, but Poshka finally gets finished off. Immediate fire back with the Omni Slash comes through, takes down Mind Control. Now trying to fight up. It's Nyx versus Miracle on the sidelines of the fight, but We getting himself jumped in, and Nyx is going to die in this one, but he's got the buyback to come into this. Meanwhile, another egg coming down. I mean, it's just eggs after eggs after eggs in the back line.
They don't have egg now. They don't have BKB on Miracle. They bought back on HellRaisers. Like, they have to go here. If they don't go here, they're going to be in such a disadvantage.
Kasani looking forward, Nyx chasing in. I think this is Nigma knowing what the problem there is, but Miracle losing his life, and he's losing it fast. He gets the Abyssal out onto the Poshka, but I'm just going to go away from this one. He's healing, but isn't enough. He's dying. Nyx is actually dying in return. He doesn't have buyback either. Just dead. dies to the burn away, and they do not kill anybody yet, but finally they come on through. Miracle and Mind Control dead, both as well. Nisani trying to fight up on the sidelines. Meanwhile, GH run away from Funnick. Funnick, though, gets hit as GH runs himself away. A little drive-by hit there. Meanwhile, Kuro thinking he can take on Kasani here. Might be wrong about that, as he's going to drop. Was he waiting for something? No, he was. It's PA. And the bash. No, the bash. The worst bash I've ever seen. As now Kasani trying to get himself out and can get at least Remnant up to the high ground. Roger trying to TP, but the Bissell comes out. Down goes the Shadow Demon. Only 2 heroes can be up right now for HellRaisers to defend this one.
Maybe, but it was all the buybacks. Juggernaut using Omni Slash, killing off for support.
A second Rapier.
Yeah, this is... You got 50 seconds for Juggernaut, 40 seconds for Juggernaut, 55 for Pangolier. Sure, you got the poke for Ember Spirit, but...
Kasani, he's silenced right now. He's got the Link-ins. Yields is out onto him. He's also got the disruption to help him out if he needs. He manages to get him out. Weeha, he's in forwards right now. It's BKB's gone. He's dead. See you later, buddy. Okay, it's going to be a Mega Creep defense here, it looks like, from HellRaisers. They back themselves out now on Nigma. We getting a little bit too big for his boulders.
Rapier on Ember Spirit, actually. Let's not take that as an oversight. That will be big pick-off potential into the PA.
Yeah, they've got damage, and they're actually going for this fight. They found GH on the front lines here, but he's got that Aeon Disc doing so much work for him, now throwing down the egg. But if they can get through it in time, this could be big. Mind Control trying to stop that happening. Can they kill it? Can they kill it? They can't do it. Now the refresher comes out from, oh Jesus, GH. This fight, it might be over. Maposhka's already dead. He's trying to find something here. Kasani might be able to get himself away with the double rapiers, but he needs to run. But he is doing so. Meanwhile, Miracle fighting up with Nyx. Nyx trying to get himself out. But they found Kasani. They found Kasani. 3 eggs thrown away off HellRaisers, and that's going to be a hell of a way to finish the game from Nigma there. Wow, they were made to work for it, but still, what a game, what a performance, so much stuff going on. In fact, it took them 3 eggs to finish this game.
Alchemist could be okay, but against the playstyle that Nigma demonstrates, it's going to be a very rough game for sure.
Nico was Harry Free was talking about on the panel. The mana burn into the bat. Going to be very, very annoying. But talking about very annoying, they are annoying GH, and they might actually bring him down. Yeah, there you go. First blood. Easy peasy.
You're going 0-4-4, and later on you're getting that smoke screen when you get the defusal tool.
Kuro on the run, so caught out again by the Riki. Gonna grab themselves another. Meanwhile, they're looking for the return kill on Kasani. Kasani's got the ultimate, able to just turn around onto Mind Control. Is there any support coming through from HellRaisers? There certainly is. Maposhka's here to root up Mind Control, keep him at bay, and allow Kasani to get himself away. Meanwhile, Maposhka might not be so lucky as more Nigma heroes coming in. We hits pretty damn hard. Global Side's coming out as well, but HellRaisers, they actually dodged that one out on the Riki thanks to the tricks of the trade. Now they look forward on the Wee. Wee's gonna die. A nice remnant out onto Mind Control as well. They're gonna make it a second kill coming in their way as Nyx gets himself the double. Clearing through these stacks. Meanwhile, Mind Control going to get jumped in the middle lane. He needs to get outside of the smoke cloud. He has got the battery assault running, so it's making this take a little bit longer than they want, but still, he'll grab the kill. Nyx grabbing another one as his Riki is just finding so much here.
Stopped at the edge of the smoke screen.
Yeah.
Was he maybe searching for a target to hookshot in, I guess?
Possibly. Yeah, it's Mage, he's in trouble. He's getting really, really low here. I can see on the top. Overside. There we go. He's running up to the trees. Miracle. The global side saves him, but no! They find him! Tricks of the trade come down, and that is a beautiful one. They get the return kill to Maposhka, but I mean, I'm not Donald Trump, but that doesn't look like a good trade deal to me.
It definitely isn't, especially now when Wee is going to fall as well.
Like... No. Nigma, what is happening? They are falling under the pressure of this Riki, of this Alchemist just chasing them. I mean, Alchemist hasn't even enjoyed the fight yet. Oh
no, the hookshot misses as well. Obviously, not really the longest cooldown for an ultimate, so you don't care that much, but not getting the kills, also losing your 2 cores hurts quite heavily. When you're playing versus an Alchemist that's constantly just farming away, he's now on 14k net worth.
Yeah, cheeky from GH there again, just using that spike carapace and using those remnants, but in comes a Riki. So much damage on Nyx right now, and they've got the remnant coming down onto Kuro, dragging him outside of the cogs actually. Oh no! Oh, Mind Control, what have you done? Oh,
I've seen them yesterday as well. In a game that was much easier, they were blocking each other, trolling each other, making each other die, but that probably not intended.
Yeah, just testing the strength of his membership on this team, maybe. Not so well read from Kuro, it looks like, though, as he's been thrown up into the air, but GH is going to come in and tank the Remnant instead. Now the hook shot comes in the backlines along with the global sides as well, and my goodness, Roger explodes. Funnick had it the same way as well. It's a nice double kill for Miracle here. They're blinking forwards, looking for more. They find Maposhka. Does he have a counterplay here? Doesn't really look like it. Even if he can juke, he doesn't have a TP scroll, so this is going to be a 3rd kill going the way of Nigma here. he just takes towers all by himself. His team are behind him, though. They're kind of seeing an option here, but Miposhka getting eliminated very quickly, and the clumsy net down onto Roger as well, followed up with a pale and a ton of right-click damage from Kuro, and we will bring down the second kill here. A little bit clumsy once again from HellRaisers, a bit too far from their Pillar of Hope, but GH's going to get eliminated on the backlines here. Meanwhile, they're throwing spells at Kasani. They need more damage, though. Do they really have enough to pump out into him? Still holding on this BKB as well, Kasani. He's just happy to tank it up from Wee.
These two are way too difficult to take down.
Has to be the Oracle or someone, right? Meanwhile, GH is getting targeted up right now inside that smoke cloud. They've managed to get out of the spike carapace, so it's taken a fair amount of time. They've actually dragged Wee into the smoke cloud, into the tricks of the trade, bringing down both those heroes straight away. But Miracle in the backlines kills Miposhka. Kuro dead already, though. Now Kasani rampaging through the fight, finding whoever he wants, wherever he wants. Global Time Zone comes down. Roger taking the big chunk of damage here, chasing him with the right clicks coming through as well. Meanwhile, Nick trying to get himself away, but it's going to tick away, but he's got the Aegis. Things are okay for the time being. Meanwhile, Phonic just getting Miracle with the Yules, with the Remnant. Is it enough? Yes, it is. They bring him down. Anti-Mage dead, taken out of the fight for such a long time in the grave, and they are just murdering Nigma inside their own base. 29 minutes. Rax now exposed.
Rax
Where are the creeps,
No
though?
creeps. Mind control. This is a really good position for him
He
because
popped
of
the smoke. They're
Miposhka.
like, wait a minute. wait a minute. Something's not right here. Where is he? There he is. He gets a hook shot, but it's too late. I mean, it's mega creeps. It's disaster. If any team could come back from it, then it's certainly Nigma, but it's a huge ask to them right now. But they're going onto the back lines, but Kuroki's just immediately dead. Maybe Miracle can bring down Miposhka, but no Abyssal Blade's going to come out onto him. They've got the smoke cloud, they've got the badges, they've got the damage, they've got so many heroes just surrounding Miracle. He's done so well in this game, but unfortunately, he wasn't enough to drag their team to a victory. There it is. Game number 2. It goes to HellRaisers.
Man, Anti-Mage is a really popular hero in CIS, and because of that, HellRaisers, they know how to play against it. You have a Chen on HR, so for them it should be a little bit easier to play those musical lanes, as they don't have to invest the TP every single time.
Rather than relying on the simplicity of, I use spell, I should get killed.
True. Meanwhile, you got all sorts on the other side. Spear. Meanwhile, Kuroki being hit down, and they're going to find him with the Jingu
The
hit
level 3
from the
Monkey King. And this is kind of the best thing that they can do now, Nigma. Utilize the catapult, try and pressure this tower, and then open up the map through the tier 1s.
Kasani
They're gonna have the Dragon
jumped
Tail.
upon here. The sleep's coming on through as well, and Easy gonna get dropped in time.
the
No, he gets a
blink.
blink across, but there's a bug on him. They need to get rid of it. Miposhka will help, but
he's
Miracle,
gone.
he's still looking for it. Though Hex comes down, Kasani trying to run himself away, but does run in and finally get himself killed. And Miposhka gonna be heading the same way as well. Nothing to be done about that, as Nigma are able to find themselves 2 kills. They were trying to find the wraparound on HellRaisers actually, and they are still going for this one right now. And there's that arena coming down, but the bug immediately gets himself out. Meanwhile, Wee's just like, well, I wanted to push the tower anyway. I don't mind being in here. And now they turn around and gives them the Dragon Breath from Curry coming up from behind as well. Nick's turning around, doesn't have the Jingu though, will not heal up, but gets himself killed off as well. Phonic trying to run himself away on the Mars, turns around with the spear, but the stun comes out, the Dragon Tail connects, and that is going to be another hero dead. HellRaisers with a great start to the laning phase, but the moment we start breaking down into these fights, it's really looking quite Nigma favored right now.
Look at the net worth right now. Underlord and Razor, they're just hugging each other. Like, you're so greedy on Nigma, their distribution of net worth.
It really is, and now they're looking forward here. The Wukon's going to come down onto Wee, onto Miracle, onto Kuro, but the damage is being sapped away, but it doesn't really matter. Sonic Wave comes cutting on through, and now they have him. They've got Miracle inside the arena with the spear, and they grab the kill. HellRaisers, they fight back, and they fight back hard. Pretty scary.
Oh, mind control, nobody.
Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, he's pushing a wave pretty deep here. You kind of expect that to happen sometimes, but I'm still not sure how good that is. Miracle.
Hold up.
This is bad, but Wee's coming on over to help out his buddy. The stun comes down from Miposhka. Okay, he gets a ton of damage shoved in his face. Meanwhile, Nyx, he's actually slapped up and getting his damage taken by Kuro here. This could be really bad for HellRaisers. I think they need to run themselves away. Unfortunately, Roger, he's just running around in circles in the middle of everything.
Neutral creep.
Oh, nice. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Ancients, very much. But still losing the Chen.
Still, they're kind of clutching, and they're going to be too late.
And he's going to turn around
But now they
immediately
get to
right
chase.
now.
Nigma
There's
can just
coming
chase
on
them.
forward. Phonic looking for a target. Stun's going to come down, and they're going to actually throw down the arena. I'm not sure if there's space maker arena, but out comes the Sonic Wave, cutting through 4. Does it really matter? Well, they're taking huge amounts of damage here. In comes the Wukong's command as well. The Hand of God trying to help them, but Wee has dropped. Nyx actually able to take this fight with a beautiful combination of spells. Nigma just walk into the slaughterhouse and lose 3 heroes. Every single ultimate utilized perfectly from HellRaisers there. Turns what looked like an awful decision into a fantastic one. And now they're still looking for Miracle here. Nyx is not giving up. He's got the Boundless Strike to stun him up. In comes Kasani as well. They'll take the Aegis. Can they do this twice,
have
though?
any other stuns?
I don't think they have enough lockdown for it.
Orchid there.
Oh, they
Nice,
get it.
Orchid.
They get it. Miracle. He's gonna die as well. Fantastic gameplay coming out from HellRaisers.
So
I mean, every time I doubt them this series.
They have their vision. This is actually a pretty okay fight for Nigma, especially with the BKB reveal on Miracle.
This is a big one. And there you go. Immediately popping it there just to finish off the kill into the post. But it won't happen just yet. God comes out to try and help him out. And he's even going to turn around with the chicken, but does eventually die. And it looks like Roger's heading the same way as well. That's going to be a clean 2 kills from Nigma. And
Nick's
sleeping on a tree. Not where you want to be. Jumping himself down. But there is an arena of blood coming down. But unfortunately, the BKB trying to help Nix get away. Turns around and another Sonic Waves comes cutting through. But I'm not sure how much it's going to achieve. He does actually get the kill. Miracle due to the Orchid tick. Gets killed off. Kasani, with the BKB running out shortly, might get caught out here, but a nice blink away, gonna cancel out the net.
And the instant smoke. Oh, breaking instantly to the high ground.
Yeah, we're gonna turn around with a stun, but in comes the arena, blocking off Kuro's attempts to actually come into this one and do any kind of damage, separating, closing the door, and they're even gonna kill him on the other side of the arena because he can't attack them. Yeah, it's been a huge
Choke
factor in this game.
Choke points are not Nigma's friend. But
And they go
finding the jump
forwards. Yeah, if they can bring this guy down before he gets that arena off, then it could be big news. But nope, still gets it out and save. Now 3 heroes just set up beautifully for Kasani. Kasani, he's waiting. He doesn't have it off cooldown actually, so there's no Sonic Wave to help them out. And just find the cancel the TP away. Oh, Jesus, they're all dying. They all are dying. We and Kuro gonna drop. The taxi gets cancelled.
Miscommunication between the team. They thought they could fight, but they just can't. It was quite a big choke.
And again,
but the gem is
Miracle! Oh, Miracle, no!
But I still, just a Silver Edge, a massive pickup from Monkey King, and just the way they're playing right now.
Roger, you good, buddy? Well, you are, because Nick's coming in behind, and again, they get the arena with the Wukong's command layered on top, and 3 heroes inside with no escape. They have got the time-lapse on Miracle to try and get him out. Is the TP going to be cancelled? No, it's not! They kill him off! These taxis just keep flying off the road every time they try to drive him. We's going to drop as well. HellRaisers just bashing Nigma down. The buybacks come through.
Yeah, as we say, he took us away from this absolute destruction, but does it really matter? You still got the melee racks.
Only the melee for now as Wee comes forward, stun up onto Nix. Nix not bad healthy here. If they can bring it down, it could be something but Cheese. Nice and healthy once again. Meanwhile, the Med Creeps have been gotten by the Snakes. Nothing they can do. A Miracle gets cut in half, screamed to death. Meanwhile, GH still trying to fight Sonic, but without the buyback on the Weaver, it's looking like this might be it. Kuro dying for a second time as we get him beaten down as the GGs are called, drawn from the lips of the Nigma players as game number 3 goes away with HellRaisers under an ultra kill from this Butterfly, Queen of Pain Kasani.
HR, they really don't have anything to really counter that Meepo.
They have a Pango.
Meanwhile, off the top lane, Mind Control dropping pretty low here, and Funny's going to try and chase him through the trees, and that'll be a first blood coming through for HellRaisers once again.
Meepo free farms.
84 and 5 currently. My man's got money, and Maposhka, he's got a net around him, which he doesn't want right now. Shadow Wave helping out as well for the big hits onto Maposhka. Meanwhile, bottom, Mind Control dying again, but Nyx, now the return looks like it's coming on through, but Funnick is here, right-clicking into GH. There's a lot of heroes coming in for this one,
but the
and one of them is Wee. Oh dear, here's the damage. They kill off GH, and now they look towards Funnick, and it's going to be the return. The trade is made, and I think he'll take that one.
We are literally playing across the entire map, but which will most likely this game, I'd expect it to be E-Blade into Skadi. You want the Skadi against the Bristleback, and also the catch onto the Weaver.
Talking of going on to Bristleback, GH is well and truly on top of him, punching up into the air, and Nyx is going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Funnick coming in around the back lines, trying to look for Miracle, but to get forward up. He's being beaten down. There's no counterplay here. Just a silence out onto him, and he can't get rid of it in time. Does lose his life. Meanwhile, Roger comes rolling onto the side here, but gets connected up with that leash. Should still be able to get forward onto Miracle here. Shallow Grave only going to increase his death time, but he still is going to drop. Meanwhile, in comes the Meepo. Here comes the big gun. He's starting in some trouble right now. By some trouble. I mean, he's absolutely dead. Dead to rights. Roger now the last surviving member. Swashbuckle forwards might buy him a little bit of time. Shards off the mark as well, but their snowball is certainly not. Can't be. Roger gonna get run down under the tower. Still running himself away. Gonna heal up a little bit, make himself a little bit more tanky with his shield crash, but still killed off.
And after that, you then kind of leave yourself questioning, how do we kill the Meepo now? This is probably the best play that HellRaisers can make right now, trying to do this continued aggression.
Yeah, Miracle's surviving for now, but Kuro won't be so looking. I think Miracle might be going down on the same snowball. Going to try and buy him a little bit of time, but meanwhile, around the back, Hasani's got Meepo troubles, and he's not going to live through this one. Meanwhile, Nyx killing off in the shards. It's a trade, but it's not a good one. It is Miracle for 3.
They've actually been able to de-ward most of the wards from HellRaisers in this area as well, so
There might be an opportunity, and in comes Roger, trying to jump over the cliff, will be able to do so. Roshan is low, it's an option here. Funnick trying to get in, but they've got the lasso onto 2 with the soul fight of Funnick. He just gets chopped up immediately. Roshan goes down, We takes the Aegis. Roger not sure what to do with himself. A boat comes crashing onto the meat post, but they don't really care. They're just going to turn around, annihilate Roger. Meanwhile, they're up on the high ground looking for more as well. Kasani getting his face beaten in by the rest of Nigma as we makes way over as well. Snowball forwards onto Miposhka. The Enchantress in some trouble, turning around, finds herself a spear, a cheeky kill onto GH, but I mean, 1 for 5.
They haven't actually really converted this into anything. Like, you've used an Aegis to get a kill on a Pangolier, and that's about it.
Yeah, the tier 2
maybe
should be
falls here
as well, yeah. Oh dear. This is a little Fawn, which does not want to be in this way, and oh, beautiful shards actually catching out Nyx, forcing him the long way around. He's able to dodge out 1 net, but how many can he dodge out? 1 is the only answer. A buyback for the Pangolier, going to try and make this happen, but they're running out of health on this Bristleback real damn fast. He's going to drop. Conquer in the middle of everything, along with Roger trying to do something, trying to do anything, but all they are doing is dying and dying and dying again. Roger penned in, GG's are called, and the game goes to Nigma in 22 minutes flat.
Well, either way, we're going to have a winner by the end of this. 2-2 is the score. This is the final game.
He's going to have a pretty chill time, and that's kind of what Nigma want, right? They want to be able to play as 4 and then play into the aggression of
Miposhka getting beaten down. That's going to be Miracle finding that kill. Looking in towards Roger as well. Roger in some trouble, but he turns around and thwacks Miracle, a fat one, but unfortunately should be going down himself. Can Nyx find the kill onto GH in response? The Quill's coming out, but he's got to stop. He knows that he will die if he dives any further than this. Nigma find themselves a nice couple of kills. Find himself a creep or 2, Nyx following it as well, and they just don't want him to get anything. They're like, oh, you trying to get creeps, pesky Miracle? No, 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 sir. Chasing him down, chasing him away, and Miracle going to be sent back once again. Got to get that strength morph coming. He's morphing very late here, but with the wand helping him out a little bit. Meanwhile, no, he's gone. He's gone. GH trying to survive on the front lines here, but he's got the goo, they've got the impetus, they've got the quills, they've got the kill. GH going to go down as well, and they're not done. Kuroki's going to be the next target here, turns around with a stroke of fate, trying to land it onto 2, but landed onto none. Has an ink swell, so that's going to make him a less appealing target, but still, this is the end, I think, of this Grimstroke as a stomp comes down onto his face. Miracle coming back into this one, though. Morphing that Agi, trying to get some right clicks off to Roger here, and is doing a decent amount of damage, but Miposhka comes forward as well, but they've got the shards to block off Roger's escape. GH on top of him as well. They've got the tag team. There's the damage. There's the kill. Now, they look back towards GH, though. HellRaisers looking for aggression, but Miposhka's in trouble. Has to run away from Miracle here. He's got a lot of damage. Thankfully, there's creeps under the tower, though, so that's not going to be attacking Miposhka and allow him to just turn around. Roger still running himself away. Miracle trying to chase him down as well. Adaptive strike going to come in, but it looks like Roger will survive for now. Meanwhile, Nyx, well, they're looking at him, but Funnick comes rolling on through, and Roger does eventually tick away to the poison touch. Meanwhile, Nyx on the run, still trying to survive this one. Meanwhile, they're going to get Kuro in response, but now the heavy hitters come through. Wee's going to drop like a rock. Meanwhile, Miracle trying to make his way through the trees. Kasani and Funnick looking on from the sidelines here. They might come in to try and find him. He's trying to juke his way around a little bit, but they see him, waveform over, and they don't really have the vision for him inside the trees here.
The next 10 minutes. That's why they're going for these types of items.
Someone is taking our outpost, but we can't see them. I wonder what's going on here, but GH still in a spot of bother, but at least he's going to make some space for his Morphlings get out. And that was the Orchid reveal as well.
Bristleback, though, very deep top lane. Morphling already TPing in. You've got the entire of HellRaisers now trying to collapse. Oh, Nigma, sorry, trying to collapse on this.
Yeah, and they're turning into him, stealing that goo, stealing that minus armor. Roar is out as well, and everyone on Nigma getting on top. And Nyx right now, Nyx, he's got Quills, he's got Crimson Guard, but unfortunately it doesn't really matter. They're going to be able to bring down the Bristle. Yeah, and Miracle's continuing to playing around at top here, and Nigma, they're actually looking for something, someone. Have they found him, though? They look over, and Miposhka's going to be the target. The Snowball doesn't connect, but the punch certainly will, and that's a crit punch coming through with the Inkswell as well.
Boils down to another kill, most likely converting into a tier 2 tower.
And it looks like Nigma, they're ready to fight now. They've got their BKB up on the Morphling, nearly the highest net worth here in the game. In fact, a couple of right clicks will, a couple of last hits will bring him up there. Looking very, very strong for them right now. Meanwhile, Kuro is getting beaten down by Nyx here, and in comes a Shallow Grave coming out just in time from Wee to keep Kuro alive for the time being. Meanwhile, Funnick coming in around the back lines, but they've still managed to bring down Kuro, and Mind Control being locked down as well here. So
oh, he had the gem as well. No.
Ooh,
Mind Control giving away a gem.
Yeah.
Still, he needs the Lincoln to simplify the game even further.
Ooh, Funnick looking for something here. We'll actually find him on the backlines, but Postcode has already been taken out here. Looks like we might be having our first fight for a very long time. Mind Control going to be the target. Meanwhile, Soulbind comes out onto Raw, going to come out onto both of them as well. Funnick just getting beaten down. Nick's jumping into the front lines of this one, but the BKB's pop from Miracle, from Wee, as they manage to take down Wee. Funnick, now they look over towards Kuro, who's not lasting very long whatsoever. Meanwhile, though, Miracle's able to take down Roger on the backlines. The GH gets some spears thrown as well. They just turn around and annihilate the poor little Enchantress. Nick's realizing this fight is probably over and going for the TP away. Will be successful. Meanwhile, Shards come down,
nice
catching out Conquer, but he's got the invis.
They've got that one defensive ward that it just placed in the entry to their jungle, but that's about it. Miracle doesn't care about this.
Yeah, you want to torrent me? You want to throw spells on me? Cool, happy to do so. Shadow Grave coming out, I guess. Sure, why not? Keep him safe. Okay. That was a Satanic use as well, I think I heard that. Meanwhile, Miracle being beaten down pretty hard here, but does pop that BKB and actually going up to the high ground. Clearly wanting to fight this one, but they're causing some havoc in the backline as Kuro's already been dropped. Miracle now going to be the target for now. We help him out from the sidelines, but now that BKB's over, the Xbox is going to come out onto him. Raw being thrown down on the sidelines though. They're trying to bring down Miracle. Shadow Graves out onto him once again. The Raw going to finish off Roger. Now they look over towards getting more. Nick's throwing out some sticky goo onto some hero. Yeah, and the buyback for this one though, so...
Oh,
that one just could be tricky. BKB actually popped from Roger, but he's punched up into the air. They're turning around on the mind control. Look at the damage. They rip through him in seconds. Roger does time responses. Miracle comes in, and he is dishing out a decent amount himself, but having used his BKB early could set him up into an awkward position, but he's going down into the low ground, looking for Funnick, but Funnick, he's going to connect with the Enchantress. Meanwhile, look at Nyx tearing through Kuroki, doing so much damage, and looking forward to more here. Turns around a Miracle. It's a big, beefy fight right now. Miracle is not winning that badly. Meanwhile, GH trying to roll in on the sidelines here, trying to get something done and try and buy space for his teammates to get out, but that's not going to happen. GH, he's going to lose his life in the end as the Shadow Grave not going to keep him alive, but they turn it around. The Roar is out onto Nyx. Is anybody going to help him here? He's all by himself. He's all alone. Avagama doing nothing as they run him through. Down goes Nyx in response. He does have a buyback, but the Conquer does not.
HellRaisers know that if they buy back here, Nigma just reset, open up the map, and then they're going to go for more pickoffs. But now you're 2 racks down. But now HellRaisers, they're in the... Again, the classic. You take ages,
this high ground. Wee's a great target. Can they bring him down in time, though? Abyssal comes down onto him, trying to bring down Weird. They do get the kill, but he buys back immediately. They want to take this one. They see the end of the game is inside, but Kuro's going to lose his life as well. No buyback on him. Miracle just trying to fight up into Roger, but Roger is invis, can't be killed. Nyx, meanwhile, going to get Silver Edge out onto him. The Raw coming through as well. Nyx cannot die here, does not have buyback as they chase him around the fight, but they're looking for a different target instead. Miracle going to find Roger, stay on top off the other side, and meanwhile, punch out onto Nyx. Nyx losing his life, getting low fast, and he is dead, does have buyback. Coming back into it. Meanwhile, Roger trying to run away on the sidelines with the cover of the Glimmer Cape. Will be able to do so. Miracle still chasing though. He's looking for more. Roger dies in the backlines, and now the Hex immediately onto Nyx. But he looks to hold Kalasani instead. Kasani going to pop the BKB, but the punch is out. Nyx, not again. It's the exact same way he died the first time, but it looks like there's not much going to help him out here. Wee with the cheese keeping himself alive, and Nyx is going to die for a second time over. 135 seconds to end this game, and they're just going to call it there. The GGs come out, and Nigma, they prove that there is a reason they call EU the strongest region. And they will take game number 5, and with it, the series. Nigma are victorious. HellRaisers, they had a hell of a run. I think we all believed in the underdogs a little bit in this series because they were looking good, and they could certainly be proud of their performance here.